All the links you need to join my chat or take action on the course or the mentorship are here. Otherwise, click that Twitter link to private message me. How's it going, YouTube? It's Louis Crypto here. I'm back with another Bitcoin update for you all. Over the last week, there were a lot of things happening within the fundamental news side of the market, with China potentially, well, not potentially, actually unbanning crypto in obviously China and Hong Kong, but also this narrative with the debt ceiling deal. A lot of people were talking about it and waiting for what the actual outcome would be and the effects it would have on the market. So a lot of people were just waiting around during this period over here for a deal essentially, and we did get one. If you want to say, they've basically extended the time period, I think until January 2025, and really and truly I think it's actually unlimited the amount that they can borrow, which is absolutely stupid. But anyway, continuing on with the cryptos, we did actually see a pump in the crypto market because of this, because there's, of course, by June the 1st, I think it is, China will be allowed to buy crypto. But yeah, June the 1st, or at least the beginning of June, in and around there. And yeah, we got a pump off of this news essentially. So I'm seeing it all over Twitter that the Chinese have pumped the market and all this. But yeah, make sure if you haven't already to, of course, subscribe, like, comment for the algorithm, as well as sharing these videos. It'd be much appreciated. We're trying to hit 10k subscribers. So yeah, over here we have seen this double bottom formation. We were over the last week saying that the falling wedge has been respected, so it makes sense to go ahead and touch the resistance of it. We can see that after this dump over here, which began from this point, we can see that the dump over here began from here, then we pumped from this location, dumped from that location, and from here double bottomed and pumped. So we have to use the fibs, guys. The fibs is always like showing us the potential future. So the rules of the fib suggest that after a dump from that location, you're meant to reverse into the golden pocket. So after the fundamental news event, it pretty much kick-started that pump, and we've now got a bullish pattern formation within another bullish pattern within an uptrend, guys. So technically speaking, these are all good signs, but of course there's a lot of criteria that needs to be fulfilled to continue with that. So we're right now where we need to be technically to get rejected, because that's the rule of the fibs. We're measuring this impulse down, we're correcting up before continuation lower. This is when we would see altcoins actually going lower and lower and lower. So there were a lot of bearish patterns forming over the last few weeks on all altcoins, but luckily enough for everyone, I did actually spot, as we lost this key support over here. I don't know why I didn't draw it. After losing this key support, why is it not? There we go. After losing this key support over here on Bitcoin, right there on this red daily candle close, we essentially lost the range low. We should continue lower, but then luckily enough, I drew this falling wedge pattern, which tends to be a bullish breakout, 66% chance of actually breaking to the upside. And I had a lot of people in my Discord community. Make sure if you want to join the Discord community, you do so through my links. The links are down in description and pinned comment section below. It will bring you over to my website that looks like this, the link tree, and just click this membership level to join. Otherwise, private message me over here if you want to take action on my course or my mentorship. Again, my mentorship, there's one free slot at the moment. I'm going to throw in my 6-hour long pre-recorded course for you for free in there. I'm also going to give you my Discord community for free for 3 months if you take action on the 5-hour long mentorship plan or the 10-hour long mentorship plan. Again, for further details, just click that Twitter link and you can private message me for more information. But over here, again, coming back to Bitcoin, although we've had this incredible pump over the weekend, we need to be careful. First of all, we're above the moving averages. We've made a higher high above this point. This is what we were saying over the weekend. We were saying that unfortunately, while we are beneath the moving averages and waiting for these fundamental news events until that moment where we do get an agreement and we see some further clarity, we're going to get rejected from this point. But of course, we reached a deal and so on and so forth. So we got this little pump in the meantime. So going forward, to actually maintain this bullish breakout, we haven't broken out yet, but we've broken out of the double bottom, but yet out of the falling wedge as well as the golden pocket. Again, guys, if we want to see higher price targets for Bitcoin and all alts, first of all, we've just broken through the bearish cross after confirmation over here and a rejection of the 12 EMA over here. So 2 rejections over the last few days in which we've actually broke through, which is something that I mentioned over the weekend. We were also saying, like, to invalidate further downside, we need to break through this resistance point. And then going over to the alt, I think I was using it in a quant video or something like that, and then we were saying if we break through this, this is actually how we start pumping. I think it was the quant video. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned to the quant video, but also, yeah, always stay tuned to the Bitcoin updates. Again, in the quant update from last week, we were saying make sure you're keeping an eye on Bitcoin. Bitcoin broke through the level which I told you, and so that's why we're going to expect pumps across other altcoins. And this is what I mentioned over on my Twitter, so make sure you are following my Twitter. Again, it's over here. Just click on it real quick and it'll take you to my Twitter, Louis_crypto. We're almost set under 70 now. We're almost at 2,000 followers, just need less than 70. Make sure you go follow me over there. This is where we were talking about, again, yeah, look at the title of this video. Bitcoin bounces, falling wedges support. Is this dip over? Let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, here we go. If Bitcoin bounces, quant bounces. So we saw the initial bounce over here, and we pretty much called this quant bounce even without any fundamental news events. It was actually in the charts, as we can see over here. We failed to lose this low, and then we had a fundamental news event which pretty much kick-started this pump over here, where we were already seeing the signs in the Bitcoin video or on the Bitcoin chart as well as the quant chart, and I posted it over here. And it was quite funny because when I actually posted my quant video saying that quant has pumped, so Bitcoin has pumped, so quant will too, but this could be a bull trap. This is what I said over on Friday, and then I had people in the comments like, what pump? It hasn't even pumped. But we were talking about the pump that is going to happen because of that specific candlestick on Bitcoin, and so we saw that specific candlestick on quant over here, so we knew that it was going to pump. I think quant actually not exploded, but did actually pump quite a bit over the weekend with this pump as well, so we called that again. But yeah, it was quite funny to see that the comments were like, what are you even talking about? I'm not seeing anything, you're making it up completely. But we were foreseeing the future pump rather than it actually had pumping because of that specific candlestick over here on Bitcoin. And so what it tells me is that not everyone here is actually aware of all the meanings of the Japanese candlestick patterns, all the meanings of the chart patterns, what they mean in certain trends. You know, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. All of this is taught in my course, in my mentorship. So the best thing to do if you want to 10x your learning curve is find a mentor, yeah, and so on and so forth. And I offer those services if you want to take action. Again, you can just simply join my course to just see how it, join my chat just to see how it is for a month. You can even take action on a single mentorship session over here just to see how it is. Otherwise, of course, I would recommend my course. You're going to also get 3 months for free in my chat, as well as the mentorship. I'm going to give you the chat for free for 3 months, as well as my course. So after those 10 or 5 or 10 1-hour lessons each, then you have something to fall back on, as well as your notes. So yeah, you will have that course for life, so don't worry about that. But yeah, over here, we're rejecting this golden pocket. We need to break through. Otherwise, as I already suggested, this is a move down, impulsively correcting back up, looking for continuation lower, suggesting that this falling wedge pattern will not work and this double bottom pattern will not continue. So let's see if we now fall back to the moving averages as support over here. What I do believe and what I said over the weekend is that the pump into this area will be a fake out, whether we have some news or not. And then we had some news, so it pushed it through. Incredible. This is why we saw the pumps on all alts as we called over the last week. But we are right now in the location to get rejected. This is the golden pocket. Again, it's a retracement tool, and we've done that. We've retraced to where we need to be. And right now, in the next 14 hours, this daily candle will close. If it is to stay as it is, it's a shooting star candlestick pattern. The last time we saw this is over here, and we can see what happens after this candle, another one over here. So we actually do go down after this candle, and it's at previous resistance, which we've seen this previously actually work and reject this line. So exact touches and rejections off of this line completely here, There are some ones not touching the line, but we see another one potentially right over here now. So I will just get rid of this quickly. And yeah, so what we need to see is the reversal wave being created, guys. If you want to see 30k again over here, the 1 fib level, then we need to push through these 2 key resistance points. So we've got through the moving averages. Moving averages saying we're bullish. However, of course, we can't just solely rely just on moving averages, although at the moment they're showing good signs. However, we haven't broke out of the falling wedge pattern. This is the 3rd retest of this line. So at least in the short term, I'm going to expect a rejection. If it somehow pushes through before the end of this daily candle close, I would like to see a close above this wick. It also so happens to be the 0.618 Fibonacci at $28,345. If we're seeing daily candle closes through this area, we're creating something called the reversal wave, which I go into depth. I've got like over an hour worth of content just on the Fibonacci's, basics, advanced, and so on and so forth. Strategies that I've created myself that we implement other indicators and other price action strategies together with the Fibonacci's so you can profit. So yeah, it's all in the course, already done for you. Everything you need to become a self-sufficient trader is already there. The strategies are already there. You're not just learning what definitions of things are. This is what I wish I had when I was learning. I got scammed multiple times, courses that were just telling me what things were, but not actually how to put them in place. But this is what I've come to create. If you want to take action, again, all links are down below. But yeah, the reversal wave is needed to be created by breaking through the 618 over here so that we can head back up to 30k. And then I would expect an impulse back up to this height as well, because a breakout of a falling wedge pattern would send us back to where we came from, where again, the target would be met at that point. So yeah, maybe a correction before, of course, as long as holding above this as support at that point, then looking for these targets over here, though. So 31 to about 32, 33k. And that's only if we create the reverse wave. Right now, that is not the case. We're just coming into key areas of resistance, reacting very quickly to this new debt ceiling deal, if you want to even call it that, because there's no limit on how much they can borrow now until I think January 2025. Which is absolutely ridiculous, guys. But at least we know the money printer is turning on. They're probably going to send half the money to the war, but I don't even know if I can say that. Hopefully not demonetized, but but anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. We're in the key area to get rejected after pumping off some bullish news. Of course, long term, this is great. Can it now follow through with that? Can we now break through this resistance? Because until that moment, it's resistance, meaning the top. Look to the left, resistance over here. Make sure you like this video, make sure you share it if you can. It would be really appreciated so it goes out to all of your followers. Comment below this for the algorithm, even if it's just for as an emoji, guys, because it's really going to help bring out this channel to new eyes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know in the comment section below what you think is going to happen with Bitcoin. Will we now get rejected and keep going down and keep dipping, or are we now just rejecting this resistance point of the bullish pattern, looking to come back to key levels of support, whether that's just the neckline of the double bottom or a little bit deeper down, you know, maybe coming back down to the support over here, whatever it is. Are we now going to eventually break through this golden pocket over here, maybe something like this, creating that reversal wave, eventually heading to 30 and 31k, maybe looking for a new high over here, local high. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, like, subscribe, comment, share this video. If you want to take action on the course, the mentorship, or join my Discord community, all the information you need is found in my link tree. Just click the links. You're going to find more information on everything. Otherwise, message me over on my Twitter. Thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, peace.